it's your girl Jackie O. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, thank you so much for joining me today. And if you are not new, well, thank you for coming back. So a couple weeks ago, I did a video entitled Makeup Don'ts. Now, I know that word is subjective. Please check out the video right here if you have not already. When I did the video, I got a lot of questions from people about contouring, specifically the differences between cream contouring and powder contouring, like in what instance would you use one over the other, what the differences are between the two, and so on and so forth. In this video, not only am I going to be talking about the differences between cream contour products and powder contour products, but I'm also going to show you a couple of different, actually a lot of different contouring methods, which methods would flatter specific face shapes or skin types and so on and so forth, because one contour is not one size fits all for everyone. I don't think a lot of people realize that. So without further ado, I hope that you guys find this video helpful. Let's go ahead and get started. So we're gonna get started off with a clean face. I've only applied primer to my face because I'm going to show you a few different ways I like to use my cream contour products. Now, if you have dry skin, any type of skin type that needs moisture, then you'd probably be more suitable for cream contour products, simply because, you know, let's point out the obvious, they're more moisturizing on the skin. Anything that is cream tends to look more skin-like and more natural on the face. And because I already have dark skin, I have to make sure that I use something super, super, super dark when I contour, because otherwise it won't show up. If I want more of a softer contour, I will use my cream to powder from Sacha in the shade Copper. It contours, but it's like not a heavy contour. And then another product that I like to use is actually the Black Opal Stick Foundation in the shade Walnut. As you can see, both of those are quite dark compared to my skin tone. So what I'm going to do is, most of you guys know how to contour. I'm gonna go ahead and take a powder brush and just start blending. And I'm drawing that line downward for a more chiseled look. So that's what the contour looks like. I'm gonna apply foundation on top of this. This is cream to powder in my actual foundation shade, Perfect Spice. I go a lot back and forth with sponges and brushes just because I feel like it looks more natural. And that is what it looks like when you contour underneath the foundation. So that's method number one. This is more of a natural light contour. Now this method is when you need everybody in the whole audience to see that contour all the way up in the VIP section. Once you've laid your base, AKA your foundation, I'm going to take that foundation stick again in the same spot that I did underneath the foundation, but this time we're doing it on top. And then blend it out. And when I'm doing this on top of the foundation, I kind of like to blend it upward. I just think it looks more natural. So this is what it looks like when contouring on top of foundation. So more natural, more standout-ish. Now, if you have oily skin or like combination skin like mine, you'd probably be better off using a powder contour, because powder is more mattifying and it won't move around as much as a cream contour product. But if you really have problems with the foundation just staying put throughout the day and you want to really lay on that contour and make sure it doesn't budge, what you can do, and this is again a really strong contour, is use both a cream product and then set it with powder. So on top of this side, I'm going to go in with a powder contour. This is the Matte Me Blush from Sacha, and I'm gonna take a large fluffy tapered brush, and directly where we applied with that cream product, we're gonna now set it with powder. This is just gonna make sure it doesn't budge throughout the day and it stays put. Now again, this is a more stronger, harsher contour. Maybe you're being photographed, maybe you need the makeup to last all day. And there you go. So double reinforcement and natural. I'm going in with that matte brown blush again. So that is what our powder contour looks like. You can probably get equally as intense of a contour with both cream and powder, but I would say if you have oily skin, maybe you should stick to powder, and if you have drier or normal skin types, then stick to cream. It's gonna be better for your skin type. I like to call this one the Janet Jackson. So after I've contoured, it doesn't matter if you use cream or powder, you can take a translucent powder. Mine of choice is the Sacha Buttercup. You guys know it's no stranger here. And I like this because it's a beigey yellow and it just goes with my golden undertones. I have a narrow face shape, so sometimes my cheekbones just kind of get lost in the narrowness of my face. And this is what I find helps them pop a little bit more. What I do is I take a latex sponge and that translucent powder, and pretty much I trace just below the contour, but I don't just trace just below the contour. I take it and I make a curved shape, and this is what gives you that sexy 90s Janet Jackson looking cheekbone. Now it looks super obvious and it looks super like ew on camera, but when you take a picture, let this sit for like 5 minutes, then wipe off the excess. Very gently though. You can apply finishing powder on top if you need to. Now I don't know if you can see the difference between this cheekbone and this one, but this one is what's going to make your cheekbones look way more prominent. It's like literally like cheating cheekbones. And this last tip, I'm gonna show you how to make your cheekbones pop without contouring at all. So take the translucent powder again and literally just apply it in the same exact way we did earlier, but I haven't even applied contour on here yet. This is what we call reverse contouring. You're doing the exact opposite, because anything that you put next to that light powder is going to stand out. You can do the same thing with lighter foundation. You can do the same thing with concealer. I think this looks a little bit more natural. Let that sit for a couple minutes, and then once it does, again, just gently wipe it off. Apply a bit of translucent powder on top, and you've got instant cheekbones. Add your blush and you are ready to go. The fun part about makeup is just being like, that doesn't work, but that looks bomb. That, yeah, I don't really care for, but I really, really like that one. This one photographs really well. You know, and so on and so forth. Have fun with it and just do whatever you think flatters you the best. Alright guys, so those are my main differences between cream contour products and powder contour products. I hope that you found this video helpful. If you did, you know what to do. I would love to see you back, so be sure to hit subscribe and join the family before you head out. And thank you again so much for watching. I will see you guys on my next video. Bye!